Hey everyone, Angelo BehindTheVault.net. Today we're going to talk about the TFSA, how it works, how you can use it to your advantage, how you can retire with confidence. Let's go behind the vault. All right, so today we're going to talk about the TFSA and how it works. And I'm going to represent that with some fruit. Your income is represented by these cherries. Your expenses is in this bowl, your taxes in this bowl, and your TFSA is in this Tupperware. Now the reason why it's in a Tupperware is because once you fill it, you can close it, put it away, let it grow, and then pull it back out when you need it. Sort of like leftovers that never go bad. So let's say this is your income for the month, and you've got to pay a little bit of tax, you've got some expenses, and you've got a little bit of savings. So we're gonna put it in our TFSA. Now what's happened with this money is that you've already paid tax on this. So as this grows and accumulates in this Tupperware, it will grow tax-free forever, okay? So let's do that again. Next month rolls around, we go to work, we make our income, we gotta pay a little bit of tax, we gotta pay some expenses, we've got some left over, we drop it in our TFSA. And let's say we just keep doing that, we keep doing that. Remember, as this money grows, it's going to grow tax-free. Now, the cool thing about a TFSA, it's not just a bank account. You know, some people think, oh, it's a savings account, I'll make 0.25%, big whoop. You can invest pretty much anything within your TFSA with the exception of physical real estate. Let's say maybe, I don't know, a relative passes away, you get an inheritance, and you throw that in your TFSA. And maybe you say, oh, I want to try and invest in this company or that company. So you get some of that in your TFSA. And you think, oh, here's a great investment opportunity. I'm going to look at REITs or ETFs. Now, you can keep filling and jamming that TFSA. As of 2021 in Canada, you have $75,500 worth of room as long as you were 18 years old in 2009 when the tax-free savings account was introduced. So when it comes to taking money out of your TFSA, when you do that, it's now tax-free. So it's not going to make an impact on your taxes at the end of the year, and it's not going to make your other buckets more of a tax burden. So as you take money out of your TFSA, let's say to go on a vacation, donate money to your church or charity, give some money to some kids, I don't know, maybe you're going to use it for yourself. When you take that money out, it's now tax-free. When it comes to putting the money back in, it's all based on the contribution room. So if you've maxed out this year, you have to wait till next year for that contribution room to reopen before you can replace that money back in. So what a lot of people will do is they'll use this as a vacation fund, or a renovation fund, or maybe an education fund for grandchildren or something like that. They use it for what I call lumpy needs. So things are going to come up throughout the course of your life. You're going to need a big chunk of money here, maybe a new car, a big chunk of money there, maybe it's a special anniversary and you want to go away for a couple months. That's where ideally you're going to draw that from, is the TFSA, because you can take a big lump out and not really affect your tax rate at all, which is great. Now the cool thing is this, as that money grows, if invested properly, if you run out of space, don't worry. Every year, the government increases the limit. So you can take your TFSA and you can put it into a great big fat TFSA. As you are budgeting for your future, don't forget that the TFSA is an excellent tool to create tax-free income at retirement to ensure that when your lumpy needs come up, it's not going to interrupt your tax brackets, no longer taking out big chunks that you've got to pay tax on, increasing your overall tax rate to do all the things you need to do anyways. Use the tax-free savings account. It's the greatest gift the government has given us since 2009. Over $75,000 worth of room if you've never invested in it and you've been behind the vault. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm excited to see how big you can get your great big fat TFSA. Don't forget to like and comment below, subscribe right there, and here's our next video.